Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to have some fun, we have the guy sitting right next to me now that's going to be able to deliver it for you. The one and only Steve-O is in town for several days and decided to come in just in time for the snow to hit last night, Steve-O.
Right. I thought I might have trouble flying into Des Moines, but I actually arrived early.
Did you? That is great. Awesome.
Yeah,
and
there was no problem.
You got into town early, and the snow was already on the ground and continuing to fall, and you decided that you were just going to take advantage of it yesterday.
Yeah, I like to let people know that I've actually arrived. I think that
it's an entrance,
right? You know, it's sort of like makes it kind of real, and like, oh wow, you know, like he's here, you know, like let's go see him. So I want to take a picture when I get to a place. And with the snow having just landed, you know, the fresh snow, I thought, why don't I make a snow angel? But it'd be a lot cooler if I did it naked.
And there he is, folks. There is our naked snow angel.
And that black band was not necessary. I covered my wiener with snow.
Very refreshing.
Very
a lot of snow, wasn't it? Yeah.
There was, yeah. My friend who took the photo for me, unfortunately, he saw it all.
He's scarred for life.
I laid down with my boxer shorts on, and I wasn't able to really cover everything up and remove my boxers at the same time. So yeah.
But something tells me that doesn't really bother you, though.
That's fine.
That's nothing compared to what's happened to you.
It's actually not the first time he saw my my wiener.
It happens all the time.
It's one of those things.
I have spent hours watching your show and your movies and laughing, and thank you.
Well, thank you for laughing.
I think the whole concept, as it is, whatever people might say about it, is brilliant and hilarious, and I think not only are you funny, but you're so brave and perhaps a little bit insane for doing all of the things you
Sure.
do.
Well, I mean, I heard a lot of compliments in there. I'm grateful for all of them, and you know, I think that what's great about Jackass is the spirit of it. You know, like we've never targeted anybody but ourselves. We're genuinely not mean-spirited. And, you know, we're just out to entertain people and have a good time, and we're pretty reckless and shameless in the process.
How did this all get started? Where did you come from and progress into the whole Jackass series?
I grew up in 5 different countries. I was born in England. I spoke my first words in Brazil. I went to nursery school in Venezuela. My parents were very successful. My dad was a corporate executive working for multinational companies overseas. And I imagine that I was a little bit attention-starved as an infant and developed into an attention whore. Or as Johnny Knoxville says, I'm an attention whorehouse, which is a big part of it. And you know, I grew up. I grew up on a skateboard for a lot of years, and that brought me to the video camera. And I just wanted to pursue a life videotaping crazy stuff, and it just kind of worked out, you know. What brought us together, everybody on Jackass, was a skateboarding magazine, which was primarily devoted to just sort of being naughty and filthy. And there were videos that this magazine put out periodically, and they were wildly popular, and the guy in charge of them reached out to his buddy, Oscar-nominated Hollywood movie director Spike Jonze, and he said, hey, Spike, everybody loves our videos, but nobody cares about the skateboarding. And I think if we subtract the skateboarding, then all the crazy nonsense that would be left over could make a great TV show.
And Bam Margera, I assume, was one of those people.
Bam, he was had his own little video thing going on with the CKY videos, the Camp Kill Yourself, and we were the so there's kind of 2 crews that merged, but yeah, it was pretty much that simple, you know. We you know, with Spike Jonze's name on it, and you know, we got a show right away.
Has there ever been anything you're like, no, I will not do that?
I have 2 answers to that question. One, both are true, but one is not funny, and the other one is funny. The not funny answer was I refused to be duct taped to a mechanical bull.
Okay.
Because at a certain point, you got to fall off the thing, and if you're taped to it, then you're just begging for a spinal cord injury. And,
Right.
and I try to,
yeah.
you know, while I'm reckless and crazy, I try to pick my battles such that I cannot be paralyzed or dead.
That'd be a good
Yeah,
point
always
of
a good
reference.
thing.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, no duct tape to a mechanical bull. And then the other one I refused to do, you know, back years ago on the VH1 network, they had these crazy dating shows called Rock of Love and
Yeah.
Flavor of Love.
Right.
And they asked me to take on the same format of show.
Oh, to like do a dating show.
Right, like just exactly the same format as Flavor of Love and all those shows. And I didn't even have to think about it. Right away I said, you know, there's no way I'm letting 30 women tell the whole world how unimpressive I am.
Absolutely not.
See, and that was the funny one. So yeah, I know what's funny. And that's why I'm at the Funny Bone this weekend.
Well, yeah, and you did all this brilliant physical comedy and
Sure.
had a very painful career and successful career, and now you're doing stand-up comedy.
I submit that my career has not been anywhere near as painful as it would have been for me to be in any kind of a sort of 9 to 5 job. I think that would have been like much more excruciating for me.
I love that answer.
That's
awesome.
Because you're doing what you love.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm an attention whore, and, you know, like I've had like kind of a mortality complex my whole life. I think we all do. And, you know, I just have this, like, this deep yearning to have a legacy and to sort of live beyond my years. And I saw the video camera as a way to make myself immortal.
So let's talk about the Funny Bone really quickly, because
Sure.
everyone thinks of you as these videos of Jackass. What can people expect if they head out to the Funny Bone?
I think a lot of people see that Steve-O is going to be at the comedy club. They think I'm going to punch myself in the balls for an hour.
Right.
I'm coming to that show.
That's the late show.
You're not?
Well, I do. I mean, I've done stand-up comedy for 10 years almost, and I've been on tour for over 5 years as a headliner. Next month, on March 18th, I have my first comedy special coming out on Showtime.
Yeah, I saw that. That is pretty exciting, too.
An hour-long comedy special on Showtime, and I'm already doing a whole new show.
That's
So are you talking about the stories of Jackass, or is it completely separated
at
into its
this
own
point,
thing?
like the incarnation of my show now, I mean, I still, of course, do like physical stunts and tricks.
Right.
Even though that's more like towards the end of the show. It's I'm taking this show on a journey through my my illustrious and hilarious criminal past. I've got really a pretty amazing criminal record, and as I go through, like you know, the circumstances and you know it's just. The criminal stuff is pretty intense,
and we'll continue with those thoughts coming back.
Sure,
'Cause
yeah,
You're sticking
and then
around
there's-
for you're not going anywhere.
right, and
now.
then there's the drug past, and then I do a lot of name dropping.
Oh, there you go.
Both those stories coming up next. Don't go anywhere.